Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Ball Players Guide, your guide to everything Minnesota Twins. Today, we're going to be talking a little recap and a little bit of trade deadline preview. A little bit of probably just kind of go over and over. Wow, going over the last few weeks, how the Twins have been doing, kind of All-Star break preview, and then a trade deadline preview. Um, I don't know, where do you want to start with first, Joey? What do you want to do first?
I think we just keep riding the high of where we're at right now. I mean,
Yeah, should we talk about the game that we just finished watching?
yes, yeah. Just before we jumped on here, Alan Roden just absolutely put up an absolute AB as well, prior to
Yeah.
hitting an absolute missile off the right field wall. That
And
was
all
in
of
the
his
rain,
all of his
in
at
the
bats
rain,
tonight,
just
except for the one against completely blanked on his name. The dude who looks like he was sculpted out of granite, who
Cade
throws it.
Smith.
Yes, thank you. I could not think of Cade. I could not think of his
He's
name.
like when Squidward turned handsome.
He really is.
That's what he
It's
looks like.
his face
Yeah.
is so just
Yeah. Chiseled.
yeah, outside of that at bat, I mean his at bats looked really good tonight.
Mhm.
So that was nice. Twins battle back, pitched well enough. Well, yep,
Yeah.
they won. That's all that matters. Um, but then you look at the last, should we go like last week or so? Like they've already
Mhm.
taken 2 out of 3 from the Guardians, 2 out of 3 from the Yankees, 2 out of 3 from the Astros, 2 out of 3 from the Rockies, scratched up by the Dodgers, 2 out of 3 from the Diamondbacks, swept the Rangers, 2 out of 3 from the Cardinals. So I mean, like you go back
Not
like
bad teams.
you go
We'll
back
put
a
it that way.
month, they've only lost one series, and
Mhm.
that was to the Dodgers,
Which
which
will
you're good.
happen.
Yep, that's gonna happen.
If the Twins play the Dodgers in the World Series, don't expect fireworks in Minnesota.
Nope,
We'll put it that way.
nope. So they've had a really good stretch of baseball. I've enjoyed watching them. They're fun. They're energetic. They're playing with a lot of life right now, which is something if you would have told me 3 months ago that I'd be saying this in July, I'd laugh at you. Like I'd be
Mhm.
like, no, no way. But they're 2 games back in the division right now, half a game out of the wild card. The offense is clicking. The starting pitching is pitching. The bullpen exists.
Yep, it's there.
I mean, the Twins are
It's
good.
they're way better than I think I've even given them credit for at this point. It's just everything's kind of coming together right now when it needs to. Um, but it's one of those things where you don't want them to have that week off now
Yeah.
coming up. That's the
Yep.
only tough thing. You want to see them keep going on this stretch. And, you got guys like Larnick hitting almost 300, OPS in the eights. None of us had that on our radar this year. Austin Martin is struggling, but he's picked it back up lately. My man, Brooks Lee, doing Brooks Lee things. Nothing can stop him. He is the best to ever do it.
He is
So, not even going to.
Jesus reborn. Cody Clemens has
Cody
been,
Clemens, potential all star.
as we've been preaching on this podcast,
Cody, I'm sorry. I wrote
always
you off and
believed.
wanted you off this team a few months ago, but here we are.
We all did.
But yeah, sorry, Cody.
Josh Bell's been great.
Mhm.
Caratini's looked pretty good the last
Oh yeah,
few
he's.
weeks.
I think they showed it on the broadcast yesterday. Since June 1st, I think, second among catchers in
Yeah,
OPS that qualify, and he's sandwiched between Hunter Goodman and Dylan Dingler, two all stars.
not
So
a bad spot to be.
yeah,
Plus
he put a.
his,
Did he get a hit? He put a really good swing on a high sinker today,
I think
but
I
I can't
got
remember.
tracked. I think I got
Yeah,
tracked down.
so
Well, then he
potentially a
got
2 for 4 day, but
well, he got on first and got pulled for a pinch runner, so he got on base somehow.
maybe he did. Maybe that's the one I'm thinking of then.
Um, but then you've got like his defense too, and
Hmm.
his numbers behind the plate for ABS and framing is like insane. Like he's been so good back there. Royce has started to look more confident, look more like himself. It's still a hit and miss, but he's
Hmm.
looked more and more like old Royce. Kreidler's been good. I mean,
Keyshaw is getting much better.
he's getting better. He looks more comfortable at the plate since they've
Hmm.
been moving him to the outfield, which is weird.
Yeah,
But
he ran a ball down in center tonight.
it was a great
He,
play.
yeah, and I was watching it. I had no clue he was in center, and all of a sudden they like zoom in after he catches it. And I was like, oh, that was Luke Keyshaw.
Yep.
It's pretty cool.
First game in center field of his major league career. I don't even know if he's done that in the minors.
I don't think so. I feel like he only played corners
Yeah, but
in.
they were talking to Span about that on the broadcast,
Mhm.
and he's like, if you can play the corners, you can play center.
Yeah.
It's an easier read. You just have free range to go run.
Mhm.
Um, so yeah, the offense is clicking. Defense is
So
okay,
so. Yeah.
but I mean they're figuring it out. They've got so many utility guys that they're just plugging
Yeah.
into holes right now. It's been fine. They haven't been
Mhm.
bitten in the butt too much
Mm-mm.
recently.
Other than, of course, losing Buxton. That's
Yeah.
the only thing that's going bad right now, I would say, is
Hopefully
losing
he
Buxton.
takes this week, All-Star game, comes back healthy and can rake.
Which my question too is, if you know his hip hasn't been acting up and it's his second full game in what? It was like 5 days, something
Something like
like
that.
that. Why are you stealing in the top of the first inning with him? Like, I
Yeah.
understand baseball side of it, but you got to know what he's dealing with at the time too.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's something that he said, yeah, I'll do it, or if it was like you're gonna do this because I don't know.
I feel like with
I
Buck, it came from him. Just like knowing
Yeah,
him. I feel like it was like, no, like I'm good, I can do it. And then he did it
couldn't. Yeah,
and he's like, nah,
yeah,
I thought sorry,
yeah.
I messed up.
I
um
don't. I don't know. I was just not a fan of that move to send him.
that
Also,
felt to me like a veteran being like, I got this.
hmm
And then he didn't got this.
not even.
Um
It wasn't even close.
no.
So I'm almost wondering if maybe his first step when he turned is what did it instead of the slide.
And they said it was his right hip, right?
I think so.
So that would make sense because that's the hip he opens up with.
Yeah.
So if he opened up and it just twins something, that would make
Hmm.
sense.
Because that was his first time getting thrown out since 24. I think they said
Yeah,
23 or 24. So I think it was
24 sounds
24.
right.
Yeah.
Um, and then on the pitching side, you've got Joe Ryan and Taj Bradley, who have emerged as a deadly 1-2.
Hmm.
Twins are the only team with two pitchers in the top 10 in K per nine starting pitchers, and they are Joe Ryan and Taj Bradley.
Which Joe Ryan is Joe Ryan. I love him.
He's
He's
so
not going anywhere. He's
no,
That's a guy that if you're Tom Pohlad, just make it happen.
yep,
You'll find the funds down the road.
yep.
Just make it happen.
They need to do what the Cubs did to Andre Dawson back in the day. Just give him a blank check
Hmm.
and say like, well, Andre Dawson gave it to the Cubs
Yeah.
and said, you write the, but they need to do that for Joe Ryan. Like whatever
Yeah.
you want, we'll give it to you. You have to stay here because they need him.
Literally the only two things they should do are Joe Ryan and Jeffers. Do that to those two. Obviously, Jeffers won't be around as long, but make like I've heard Jeffers could be one of the highest, if not the highest paid catcher by AAV
I believe it.
going into free agency. So
He is top five on the Twins in WAR, and he hasn't played a game in over a month and a
mhm,
half.
yeah.
He had 1.8 WAR in where are the numbers? 37 games. He almost had two WAR in just over a month of baseball.
Hmm.
Like he had a 950 OPS. He was hitting 300 with seven bombs in 37 games. Like give the dude a 4-year contract
Yeah.
and give him the money. Because everyone else on the roster is cheap.
Yep.
Outside of Buxton,
And
everyone's cheap.
Buxton's not even making that much either.
No, no,
Well, and Pablo. Pablo's getting a decent amount, but
yeah. He's He's
You got to
getting paid
spend
like
money
the
to make
A's.
money. So
You listening, Tom?
yeah, the people will come if you pay Joe Ryan.
If you pay Joe Ryan, people will show up for the experience.
Yes.
And then the rest of the starting rotation, I mean, Bailey's coming back tomorrow. We talked about that a little bit. It'll be
Hmm.
interesting to see what he looks like, how the velocity is. Prelip's been looking better since they've kind of extended his rest. He looked good tonight before he had to leave for an
Yeah.
injury. He had a little blister thing going on his finger. Zebby's looked
Hmm.
serviceable. He's been pretty good.
Really like Zebby so far.
Yeah. Paredes has given them innings. I mean, they've been holding their own. It'd be
Hmm.
nice. We'll talk about this probably a little bit later in the trade deadline section, but they've been holding their own,
Hmm.
which is better than what we expected. And then the bullpen. Do you want to start with the good or do you want to start with the bad?
Let's just start with the good. Let's keep riding the high. We're riding the high today. That's all it is. It's
I
been a good
have
day.
I have two goods in the Twins bullpen.
Out of 8, that's not very good.
It's more than eight because they've had about 50 pitchers pitch for
Well,
them
yeah,
in the
but
bullpen.
currently,
Yes.
currently 8.
Who do you think my two good ones are?
Yoendrys Gomez and Wusak Go.
Wrong. It's Yoendrys Gomez and Andrew Morris, my
Yeah,
guy. He's looked really good
yeah,
lately. He's figured out. They were talking on the broadcast yesterday when he was pitching, and that Perkins was like, he's figured out how to strike people out.
yeah,
Like you can just tell, like something happened, and now he has that put away pitch. He didn't have
yeah.
that for the first month that he was up, and now he's gross. He had 100
Hmm.
yesterday. Did you see
Yeah.
that? Where'd that come from? That's awesome. And then Andres Gomez, what did we get him for cash?
I think it was a waiver claim.
What was it away? Either way, in where is it? 28 games. He has a 1.85 ERA. He is the Twins closer now. They desperately needed a closer. He has 9 saves in 28 appearances. I mean, he's just been electric for the Twins. Shut down.
It was cash,
Okay, I thought I did. I
but
thought
he
so.
he was designated for assignment and then traded
Twins got him.
from that. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, that's the way that the Twins are building this bullpen
Hmm.
right now is just finding guys off the scrap heap and seeing what they can figure out.
They haven't hit on many. Pretty
But
much just him. So
talk about your boy Wuseko.
yeah, I got nothing. Absolutely no clue.
His
No,
numbers in the minors were
yeah,
nasty.
he looks really good in triple and double A, but aside from that, I got nothing.
He strikes
No
you when he
clue.
hit 11.8 K per nine,
Yeah,
like a 2.8 walk per nine.
I
Nasty.
don't.
And his name
I
is
know he pitched
Wuseko.
in the WBC, and that was literally all I knew him from. Like I knew the name.
Yeah.
I didn't know that he
When
hasn't pitched a
Logan,
game in the big leagues yet.
yeah, when
So
Logan shared that tweet with us, I was like, "You're pranking me." Like I didn't want to react because I was like, "This is fake." Like, is
I was
this a
telling
Twins player from like 2004 that I don't remember?
I was telling somebody about it that's who they got, and they were like, "That's there's no way that's how you actually say his name." I was like, "No, it is."
That's how you
Not,
say his
I can't
name.
remember. Yeah, but he didn't
Um,
pitch tonight, so
nope,
well, they used 5 guys out of their pen, so I'm assuming we will see him tomorrow.
he's going to be here tomorrow. Um, yeah, because they're going to be shorthanded. And
They'll have,
then
yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised if there's a like Travis Adams down. That insert shitty reliever here up. Like
well, they'll have Paredes, Morris, Woosuck, and yeah,
probably Gomez. That'd be his third day in
I
a
know,
row.
yeah. Taylor Rogers and Yoendrys both pitched yesterday and today, so they're
Orzi could go
probably out.
again. Yeah, he'll be
I
there
don't know if I
tomorrow.
want to see Orzy tomorrow.
I'm done with Orzi.
Yeah, it might ruin my day if I see
Yeah,
Orzy tomorrow. He's
if
been
I
on the struggle bus.
if I see him after this seventh inning or later, I'm done.
Yeah, Funderburk had a Funderburk inning
Yes, he
today.
did.
I mean, that's just what you're going to get. He's going to throw an inning, probably load the bases, if not first and second, and
But
then going to
the
work out of it.
the way that he loaded the
So,
bases today wasn't, or he got two runners on, wasn't really his fault. He had one hit and then a little dinker that
yeah,
Kreidler couldn't really field.
yeah.
Just a little dinker.
Struck out the side. Well, not the side, but struck out all three.
Struck out all three. And yeah, Orsi, Rogers, Travis Adams. Who am I missing? Like there's one
Joe
more I'm
Andrews.
missing. Oh yeah. Um, I mean, we just need like one more arm.
Yeah, it needs to be a
One
lefty.
more reliable arm.
And yeah, my requirement is a lefty.
Is Wusak go righty or lefty?
He's a righty.
Well, frick.
Yeah.
All right. Well, all right. Anything else that we missed in our twins around the horn?
Mm, Reese Hoskins owns this team.
I
I'm just
don't.
see I'm just seeing that right now.
Can I read you the text I got from my mom earlier today?
Yeah, as long as you're fine with outing her on national television.
I I don't. National television. Yeah. Um. So earlier, after Reese Hoskins hit his home run, I just get this text. I have no rational reason for this, but I really dislike Reese Hoskins. And I said, it's his face and how he always beats the Twins. And she just
Yeah,
replies, stupid face.
yeah. He's a guy that you want on your team, but if he's not on your team, you don't want to see him.
Yeah, that's
He's
what I
not
said
doing
too.
very well though.
No, he's
That's
not.
the thing.
Unless he plays the Twins.
Yeah. I was pushing for them. It was between like in the off season, it was between him and Bell for the Twins to go get one of them, and they
That's what I
picked the right
mentioned to
one.
her too. Yeah, they
Yeah.
definitely did. Um, Rocchio destroys the Twins.
He's just on a tear right now.
He's good.
He's good.
I didn't realize how bad Stephen Kwan was hitting this year.
Hmm.
They showed his numbers on the broadcast, and I don't think I registered it yesterday, but whoa,
Yeah.
he's struggling.
He's struggling. They don't have Jose Ramirez right now. And it seems like 95% of their lineup is left-handed.
Yeah, that's what they were saying
Also,
yesterday too.
like,
Like David Fry's their one right-handed hitter that they
yeah,
can go to.
Austin Hedges is going nuts, right? Like, what kind of world are we living in?
Him and Christian Vasquez hitting catching threats.
Victor Caratini is what Christian Vasquez should have been.
Yep, that's what we needed.
Yes.
Um, all right. So we get into some trade talk
Yeah.
because I don't think a lot of people are gonna say like the Twins should sell because you expect the Twins to sell.
Yeah.
I think you and I are in the same boat. We don't want the Twins to sell. We want them to buy and go all in on this team. Show that you give a crap, Tom Pollak. I think the two glaring needs on this team are obviously bullpen and starting pitching depth.
Mhm.
I think our lineup is good. I don't think we really need
Yeah.
to fix anything. I think we have enough pieces, whether it's like outfield depth, utility, infield guys. Like, I think we're fine. Maybe another backup catcher instead of Alex
Well,
Jackson.
Jeffers coming back.
I know, but like for like insurance, like
Yeah.
in case something happens again to Jeffers or Caratini, you need another guy.
He's been good. He's been good.
Who?
Alex Jackson sitting over 300.
Yeah, but also in 19 games. Like I don't know if I
Yeah.
believe that. But that's just like
Well,
how like in like on MLB the show this says like team needs and it has
yeah.
like boom 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 catching is like fifth on the list.
Yeah. It's just now that I think about it, I don't think he has any options left. So when Jeffers comes back, they either have to carry three catchers or potentially and probably lose him.
They'll
Because I
DFA
feel it.
him. They don't have
I can't
that.
remember if they optioned him during the spring
Mm-mm.
or if he had to go through waivers.
He has zero options left.
Yeah, okay. So they either used his last one to send him down at the beginning of the year, or he made it all the way through and nobody claimed him. I
I
feel
think
like nobody claimed him.
I think he made it through.
Yeah,
I feel like you could probably sneak him through.
I hope so because they don't have anything in terms of catching.
That's what I'm saying. Like you might need to go find yourself another
Yeah,
backup. Maybe like waive him and then like flip him for another backup
yeah.
catcher. Just like do a little swapsies. What are you talking about? They have Noah Cardenas in St. Paul, who's currently hitting 158,
Mhm.
the 316 slug. His on
That's
base
what
is
you want.
higher. His on base is higher than his slugging percentage. So that's fun. They have Teva Banuelos, Ricardo
Who
Olivar, Ian
I've heard
Daugherty, Lucy
Banuelos'
Dennis.
name for years and never seen the guy. Same with Aaron Sabato. It's like, is it happening or is it not?
Can I give you a little snapshot on David Banuelos?
Sure.
He is 29 years old.
Hmm.
He is 5'9".
Hmm.
He is 205 pounds. He has a mustache. He is Mickey Gasper.
Oh, Mickey Gaspard going off for the Red Sox.
Sure he is. All right. I have some trade targets that I just wrote down on the list, but you told me that you have a trade for me.
I have one that I think I'm gonna give you a little lead in, some hints
Okay.
towards it, and I think you're gonna figure out where I'm headed.
I don't have specific
So
trades. I just have guys that I want on the
yeah,
teams.
yeah. That's how mine is too, but I think you're gonna piece together who I'm
Okay.
talking about. Okay. So mine is actually an offensive upgrade. And I'm thinking with all this power, all this RBI with the or runners in scoring position, how good they are. You got to get a guy at the top that can get on base for those guys.
Nico Horner.
And no,
Can you imagine?
that'd be nuts.
Logan would, if he was here right now, he'd shoot me.
The guy that can play a little bit of second, a little bit of first, not so much third anymore. He played third in his heyday, but
No way.
I say a little reunion. Bring back number two. Give me Louis Arise at the top of this order and see what they can do. He's on a 1 year deal. He's playing spectacular defense at second. He's been awesome. And
Is
of
he
course
actually? I haven't looked at his
he's
numbers.
raking.
Holy crap. I didn't realize how
He
good his OPS is right now.
mhm. Go the Giants are a dumpster fire. They're gonna be the next Twins.
Horrible.
They're selling everybody
Yeah.
in a couple weeks. Go flip a Kyler Fedko and a Gabby Gonzalez and go get this guy
You don't need to give
and
up both of those.
pay him five million bucks the rest of the year.
Have you looked at his baseball savant?
Not recently, no.
Look at his fielding per his range on savant. Luis Ariz, what was the one thing everyone said that was his biggest issue?
He was
Can't
slow.
and can't play defense.
Yeah. 99th percentile in range.
It's crazy. And he's gotten faster.
He took
His
took those words to heart this offseason and put in the work.
That's crazy. I don't. Okay, so that happens. He
Yes.
he plays second base.
Yes. And then you
That
move um
that means
I'm
that we have a little bit of a
I
jam.
think somebody like Austin Martin maybe has to go in that deal. Maybe an Austin Martin and a minor league guy. Give the Giants a major league ready, proven guy who can play everywhere, um, and can just plug into their lineup for the rest of the year. And then move Keyshaw into a corner outfield role. And who knows what's going to happen with Royce, too. He could start stinking again.
Okay, so
But
here's my
even You can even rotate guys a little bit, like have a
Okay.
Cody Clemens DH day, Josh Bell's out.
No, no. Yes, but no, because okay, let's say Arise plays second base.
Mhm.
Where does Cody Clemens play?
Either first or DH.
Okay, if let's say he plays first,
Okay.
that means that either Royce isn't in the lineup or Josh Bell isn't in the lineup.
Royce would not be in that lineup.
Okay, so we have Cody at first,
Yep.
um, Bell at DH,
Mhm.
Jeffers catching because he'll be
Yep.
back by then. Victor Caratini not in the lineup either,
Yep.
who's been one of your better hitters for the last month.
But you're getting Ryan Jeffers back, and you're going to start Josh Bell over Victor Caratini.
So let's say we do trade Austin Martin in this deal.
Mhm.
One, hate it.
You
He's
have to
my
give up pieces to get better.
so let's Austin Martin goes. That means that you lose your platoon with Larnick
Eshaw.
in left. That means no, because then is Alan Roden every day and right?
No, I don't think so.
So who plays right?
Could
Keishel
even put
can't
Cody.
Keishel can't play both left and right.
Cody.
So then Cody is in right,
So move Cody to right, Royce at first.
and then
And
Roden's
now
on the
we're talking,
bench,
and then what?
and then Roden's on the bench. Buxton comes
Yes.
back and he's in center field.
Yep.
Larnick's in left. Now you have Luke Keishel not in your lineup every day. You see what I mean?
I'm taking Luis Arise. I have to. I get what
I
you mean,
I
but
think that would really hurt Keishel's development if you don't
well,
play him every day.
that brings up another question that I've seen online as well and heard talks about flipping Trevor Larnick for a reliever.
He's been one of your better hitters.
He has, but like you said, if you want Keyshaw in there, if Alan Roden proves himself, he could be that Trevor Larnick piece anyway.
If you are trading Trevor Larnick, you're trading him to a contender
Yes,
or a
and
team
getting
or
either a pitcher like a starter or a bullpen guy from that team.
if you're trading Trevor Larnick, who is currently sitting at 289 average, over 800 OPS, he's been consistently one of the best hitters on the Twins from the start of the year till now. He's been playing pretty good defense for Trevor Larnick standards. You need to get a good pitcher. You can't settle for like a fourth starter or
Yeah.
like just a middle reliever guy. Like you need a setup guy or you need a top of the rotation guy.
Sorry, we're getting all sorts of.
Yeah, you're really going crazy on me right now.
My phone needs to charge and it's not working. So if I leave abruptly, we're going to have to figure that out.
So then the
But
problem is who would one take Trevor Larnick while also be willing to give up a reliever? Because if they're a contender, they're not wanting to get rid of a pitcher. I just
yeah,
feel like that market is tough.
it is. But
And he's not a guy you can build around necessarily. Like
no,
he's a solid piece, but he's not like a piece for like the future, like two
yeah,
years down the road. You know what I mean? Two, three
yeah.
years down the road. So that makes it tough.
Which I didn't really understand why his name was still being thrown out there as
I
a
don't
trade candidate.
I don't get that.
I think it does if these next 2 weeks go really poorly. I think he absolutely will go because I think he still has a year left, or is he done after this year?
I was just looking that up.
That was my chair. I don't know if that made a it made a fart noise, and that was my chair.
Sounded like you. Okay. Okay, Joey. Trevor Larnick has one more year. He has arbitration next
Yeah.
year. So he'll
So
make probably $6 million next year.
you can sell high on this run right now.
Do
See
you
what
think
you
you
can
could
get.
get two pitchers for him or just one? Probably just one.
I think you're getting one big league ready guy and maybe like a double A starter.
Because like if you're the Twins, you need bullpen guys, right?
Yeah.
I wrote down some names for who like
Okay.
they could target. And you tell me if you think these teams would take Trevor Larnick. Antonio Sensatella, Rockies.
Yeah. The Rockies will take anybody.
Right. Do you think they would do that trade? Their best reliever in however long.
Yeah,
He's been nasty.
he's like 30 something. They're gonna sell high on him, I think.
But do you think the Rockies think they can get more than Trevor Larnick?
No, I don't think so. I think
We also have to take into account how stupid the Rockies are. Okay, fair.
correct. Yes.
Boston, Aroldis Chapman.
No. That I actually will shout out to Score North Twin Show. I was in their live chat the other day, yucking ball with Declan, one of their main hosts. They were talking Chapman, and I put in there and said that if they go for relievers, it's not going to be a guy like Chapman. They're going to get guys that have years of team control so that they can hopefully bank on one or two of them to be back in 27 and 28. And
Okay.
he said he agreed, and he's like an insider for the Twins, whatever.
Yeah. That's
I just don't think they have it in them to give up the pieces that Aroldis Chapman is going to get
yeah.
the Red Sox.
What about Garrett Whitlock? That's just a funny joke. The Red
I
Sox
was going to
aren't
say
trading him for Trevor Larnick. Um, I
the Red
wrote
Sox
down,
won't because they have too many left-handed hitting outfielders
yeah,
as is,
that
like the
was a
Twins do.
that was a pipe dream. That they wouldn't do Larnick, but that would be like if they were gonna make like a big trade, it'd be for like Whitlock.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? Oh, um, I wrote down AJ Minter with the
Okay.
Mets.
Yeah.
I
I
think you could
would
get him
like
for
that.
really cheap. I don't
Hmm.
you don't have to give up a big league guy. You could give up
No.
a minor league person because the Mets are just
Yeah.
gonna dump everybody.
Yeah.
They're trying to save money wherever they can.
Hmm.
Um, I wrote down two Tigers pitchers. I know like interdivision is tricky. Um, Kyle Finnegan, who has a couple years of team control, and Drew Anderson, who
Okay.
are fine.
Hmm.
Their ERAs are in like the high threes, fours, but their arms that
Yeah.
aren't absolute garbage.
Yeah.
The
Twins
hard
and
part about
Tigers have made quite a few trades in the past too, so that's
and I'm
not crazy.
the thing is that I'm curious about though, the Tigers are only 4 games back from the Twins. So would they be
Yeah.
willing to do that deal to
I think they
distance themselves?
I think they have to. I mean, School's not coming back. So if you're the Tigers, you either completely ruin your farm and buy to try and show this guy like what the
They,
Angels did with Otani.
but they
You
won't.
just no, they won't. I'm thinking too, what if they grab one of those relievers and throw a Casey Mize in there? What kind of package do the Twins have to give up for that?
He was on my list. I think if you do
Hmm.
that, you have to give up a top 10 prospect.
Yeah,
Larnick,
which let's
maybe. I don't think they wouldn't give anyone out of their top five. But if you give them like, I don't know who like 8 or 9 is,
we're, we're looking at that Kendry Rojas type range
I could see the
and a
Twins doing that.
couple double A recent draft picks like Merrick Houston and Riley Quick.
I could see the
Um,
Twins doing that. If you think Kalen Culpepper is your guy,
mhm.
I could see them getting rid of. like one of those young
Yeah.
shortstop type athlete guys. The only problem is Tigers have McGonagall. So,
Yeah.
um, I wrote Kirby Yates on there just because I think he'd be super cheap from the Angels.
Yeah.
Old,
And
but
they will take anybody.
they'll take anybody. Yep. We could make up a player and they would take him.
Hmm.
Caleb Ferguson from the Reds, and then Jojo Romero were the other two names that I had.
Jojo Romero
Both.
for Trevor Larnach was a trade I proposed in our off-season video.
I think you could get him for cheaper than Trevor Larnach. I think we could do like him for like a minor league
Yeah.
player swap because the main thing is he's cheap. He's making less than
Hmm.
$2 million.
Yeah.
And the Polaz are going to see that and be like, yeah, I want that guy.
Problem too is the Cardinals are right there in it too.
But the Cardinals have made weird moves.
Yeah.
And I don't think the Cardinals think that they're there.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's my relievers.
Yeah.
Um, if you guys have other names that you want to throw out there, like, I mean, there's a lot of names out there, but
Hmm.
those were the main ones that jumped out to me. Maybe a Danny Coulomb reunite.
He was really good last year
It
with the
was.
Twins. I think he had a
And
sub
then,
two when they traded him.
yeah, I was like
I
a
think he was like a
one.
185 or something.
I was literally gonna say a 1-8. Look at us.
Hmm. We know ball.
We know ball. And then I wrote down a few starters. I'm gonna start with the realistic ones, and then I'm gonna get progressively
Yeah.
crazier. And you just again give me like a
Hmm.
yes or no. Luis Severino.
No, I no. I'll pass
We're
on him.
we're starting really cheap.
Yeah. No, he's making a decent amount.
I'm saying like we wouldn't have to give up a lot to get him.
I
Is
gotcha.
what
Gotcha.
I'm saying. It's like
Okay.
trade capital. Um, Soroka.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
would take Soroka.
Yeah. He's a Twins guy.
He feels like such a Twins
Yeah.
pitcher.
Hmm.
Dustin May. Have you seen his
I
numbers this
go,
year?
yeah, I go back and forth with him just because he's done it and then he's been bad and then he's done it a little bit and then he's bad and now he's doing it. So does it stick or is it going to be bad?
No one will know.
I'll
Um,
give a, a meh on that one, not a
that's one of
yes or a
those.
no.
That's one of those trades where you'll react to it right away,
Hmm.
and then 3 months later you could have a completely different reaction,
Yeah.
and it'd be completely justified.
Hmm.
Jack Flaherty.
Mm, no, I don't think so.
I think you're right. Seth Lugo.
Yeah,
What would we have to get rid of to get Seth Lugo?
not much because I think he's also making a ton.
Is he?
I think he just signed an extension not that long ago.
He's making.
Two for 46.
Yep, he sure is.
So he'll be
20 million
23 next year, guaranteed. So I just
at
don't think
at
it's an
37
option.
years old. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, Michael Waka.
Yeah.
That's another just like twins name. He's making 18
Yeah.
mil, and next
Which
year
is
is
also,
14.
yeah. You just got to think too of how, like, what's their realistic budget to add?
But also the Royals are bad. I could see them eating some of that salary just to try
Yeah.
to move on for both of those guys. Okay. You ready to get crazy weird with it?
Mhm. Always
What? Eduardo Rodriguez.
would love it. He's been pitching like crazy, but again, making a ton of money.
Sandy Alcantara.
Yep. I will take him
What
8
would
out of
it
7 days.
take? What would it take to get him?
A lot. I think you're looking at a top seven, top five potentially,
I
which his
think,
numbers don't justify it, but
but he's got
getting
the
him out of
pedigree.
Miami, yeah.
Um, I got two more. Sonny Gray.
Yes. Hand him over now.
Could you imagine if we got Sonny Gray?
I would be like my heart would be full, I think, if Sonny came back. I'd be like the Grinch. My heart would just grow so much immediately.
Do you know like how much Twins fans would just like open their arms? Just they would
Mhm.
love him so much. And then the last one, I think this is crazy because I don't think the Twins are going to be in this market. Freddie Peralta. If
I'd take
he
him, but
if he gets traded anywhere though, it's going to be like a Dodgers
yeah,
or like a Cubs, like a
yeah,
big market team that can give up a lot because the Mets are going to ask for a lot for him.
yeah,
He's only making $8 million.
yeah. He's not expensive. It's just would they have what it takes to outbid
Exactly.
somebody?
And I don't
So,
know if they would.
see, I thought you were going to Scooble
I
when
w-
you said that.
I had him written down and I was like, there's no way.
Yeah,
Paul
unless the
Skeens.
if the Twins want to clean the farm and go get Tarek Skubal for half a year,
An,
just
an
just
injured
because.
Tarek Skubal. I mean, other than that, there's not many like big like quality names out there right now. Like everyone else is kind of having just like a meh year.
Mhm.
Um, I don't know. There's depth pieces for sure, but I don't know how many like impact arms you could have.
I think their main goal is going to be, assuming they're where they're at in 2 weeks, they're going to pick up two relievers and a starter, probably a three, because they already, if you go into a wild card round with Joe and Taj pitching game 1 and 2, you're already at a really high chance of winning that
Yeah.
series. So if you just add that piggyback game 3 guy,
When is Mick done for the year? Mick Abel?
I'm going to assume so. Yeah, I don't see him coming back.
Because he could be that guy.
Yeah,
He has that option. Yeah, we just need one guy. Did Cole Sands die? What happened to him?
yeah, I
I'm
was
looking
thinking
at
that the other day too.
I'm looking at Fangraphs right now. Completely forgot he existed. His injury is listed as strained forearm
And it's been, I feel
since
like since
April.
April. Yeah.
Yeah, April 28th. That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know what his deal is. Figured out Cole.
The hell, Cole. Um, Also David Festa. Where you at, boy? You could be a
He's
bullpen
another one I
piece.
don't know if we're gonna see this year.
He's on the 60-day IL for shoulder impingement. As someone who
Yeah,
has that, ouch.
it's yeah.
It really hurts to throw. That's also what Marco Rea just went on the IL for. Um, any other trade targets or pieces that you think we should talk about?
I mean, obviously there's the unrealistic ones, but we don't have to go into that. It's like I
Like who?
think
Like who?
like Scooble. It yeah, not happening. Um, but I think our the floor we're looking at is the floor should be that like a Kyle Finnegan, Casey Mize swap. And the absolute ceiling would be my Luis Ariz proposal, I think.
Or like a Sonny Gray?
Yeah.
Like a
Two
top
old
of the
friends.
line. Hey,
Yeah.
getting the band back together.
Yeah, exactly. One guy that should have never left. The other guy it worked out.
That's
Sonny.
fine. Yeah, I mean,
I'm trying to
this
think to the
this
one
team's in
and
a
two.
position to win, which is a crazy thing.
Yes.
So they have to make the moves.
So in the playoffs, 1 and 2 get a bye, 3 and 6, 4 and 5, first round, correct?
Yep.
So if the Twins snuck into that 6th spot, as of now,
Well,
If they were in it, they would be going to Seattle in the first round.
I don't hate that.
And then if they win that series, it would be the White Sox.
The only problem with that is it's a best of three series against the
Yeah,
Mariners rotation.
yeah. But Joe Taj can go toe to toe with their first
That's
two guys.
that's true.
And the
But
Twins
also,
have been hitting really good pitching this year.
that is
Like
very true.
what we saw against Crochet.
Yep.
They did fine against Otani too, even. They weren't even bad against him. This team knows how to hit, so I'm not too concerned about who's on the mound for the other team. It's just who's on the mound for the Twins is the main concern.
Yeah. Yeah, we just need pitching. Yeah, like I
Mhm.
said, I'm not worried about our offense. I think they're streaky, but
Mhm.
they've shown lately the ability to string hits together well enough that they don't have to rely on the home run as much, which I think was hurting them
Yeah.
earlier in the year. Um, yeah, we just need one more reliable bullpen
Mhm.
guy. I don't care who it is, just one more guy. Because we can't just keep rolling out Andrew Morris and Yoendrys
Yeah.
Gomez every single night. Maybe Wusak goes that guy. Maybe we go get somebody else. I don't know. It's bad.
Yeah.
But the Twins are good, but it's bad. But the Twins are good, but the bullpen's bad. All right. Anything else before we get out of here? I gotta go to bed.
No, I don't think so.
I gotta go drive to Tatertown, USA tomorrow.
Tolna?
Football.
Oh.
Good guess. You're never gonna
Lots
believe what
of
they're building in Tatertown, USA.
a
Potato.
potato.
It's a potato storage facility. So I gotta go build that.
My
So I need
mom
to get
said
my
something
beauty
about
rest.
a potato factory in Thompson.
Thompson.
I, yeah,
I've heard about a
I don't know.
casino in Thompson like 8 years ago, so I
Yeah,
don't know if that's happening.
haven't seen that.
Well, until that day, we'll be here. Until
We'll
we
be
go make
here.
our millions on the slots, we'll be here talking ball. All right. See everyone in the next one.